Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. From the gun, running back gets the give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Plucks it out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggie!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Rich. He's got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Aggie! They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Release to the back. Got his man in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. we've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So first down here as they go back to work. Quick handoff. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Texas A&M going up tempo. The run to the right. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Trying to bully their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Going for it all. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Rich. Fears the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Rucker. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Quarterback's got the first. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. The Aggies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pressure coming.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Gets the back moving. Look out, he's got room. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Rich. Finds a tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Fires fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Looking at a 2nd and short now. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run the screen. Jukes his way for more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. There he goes to the right. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. This one's complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Rucker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism...
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown...
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They're dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Pocket breaking down. And they got it. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. always said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Ole Miss Rebels. And the Aggies buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Picks up the first down, still moving. There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rush is on him, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll just down it right there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Sends it downfield. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, and second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. They almost got a first down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Creates a little room. Oh, a lot of space. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Rich. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give out of the gun. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker here. It is perfect. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Now they'll try the right side. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Rich. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And he's chased out of bounds at the 6-yard line, and they'll try to stick it in from there. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Complete to the left. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He'll pull it down and run. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. It's complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Aggies have a lot of options on second and inches. Zings it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games.
Touchdown, Aggies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back to pass, it's Rich. Bringing the heat. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it just... Going with the ground game left. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. The play action fake. Now improvising. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Secures it at the 30. He gets it up to the 34-yard. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Using the quick game. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. Handoff, keep working on that clock. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. To the air, it's Casey. Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and
oh, he found the space on the right. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
After this, it'll be a wrap. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown in the dying moments of the game.
Texas A&M. Number 88. Halfback in the end zone.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring over.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The old Southwest Conference, alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Finding an escape route. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Looking downfield, it's Rich. Finds his big tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw.
The Sneak scores it.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. On target to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, a really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. Gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That pass is incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football somewhere.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Batted into the air near the goal line.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Touchdown, Aggie! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Rich. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. He's brought down the 1. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for for 6 more points. One more snap coming before halftime. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, two fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the South.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. First and 10 from their own 17. To the ground, he's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Not able to... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Rich. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Working that left side now. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense defense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Under fire. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Makes the catch. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. A&M comes back out with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the gun, give on the inside. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want it.
Scores on the sneak. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your team.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Station, Texas, Kyle Field, over the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to pass, it's Rich. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to.
Makes the grab, past the marker. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He's got it on the move, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working that left side. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. The Aggies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. I'm not sure he made it out at the end. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it in. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Going to the running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air, it's Rich. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. Great job by the back on the option.
And you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It'll be a draw. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Reads it, fires complete. Flying the friendly skies.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Rich. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll knock him down, and that'll take it. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force some completions like that.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Might be changing the route. Off play action. He tries to take the top off. He's got it. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a...
Sneaks into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Rich. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this.
Turning it on! Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Rich. Grabs it in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you...
Sneaks it in. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Uncorks one. Finds a man in the middle. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position, and here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. A&M comes back out with another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the punishment has been extended. With jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. And a short run there, and that'll end it. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, owner of the 12th man, and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last year's national champion, the Texas A&M Aggies. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Rich. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This time he's got it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Finding open areas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Rich. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. So now on comes the field goal unit. It doesn't always have to be. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
One of the reasons this offense...
They'll give it to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it at the 30, still running. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Rich. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the ref. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Running back searching for a hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Here comes the heat. Moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets enough. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Yellow. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Rich. Makes the grab down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Rush is on him. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. He'll start this drive firing. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Rucker to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to throw, it's Rich. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time it's complete.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Aggies! Off-play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Got his man on the right. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Rich. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game, wait. But with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. He leaves it with his back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, man. That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the step-off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. The give. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead. That was fun, and it was big time. And it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.